You didn't hold yourself through that much just to stop now. You didn't survive the breaking just to settle in pieces. You didn't spend all those nights whispering to yourself just to make it through, just to stay stuck in the same place. You didn't come this far to only come this far. No, you came this far because there is something in you that refuses to give up. Even when you're tired, even when it feels slow, even when no one sees how hard you're trying, you keep showing up. Not because it's easy, but because you're becoming. This isn't the end. This isn't the finish line. This is a sacred pause, a moment to look back and whisper to yourself, I'm proud of me, but I'm not done yet. You came this far so you could rise softer, not harder. So you could stop proving and start embodying. So you could live in alignment, not performance. This part of the journey isn't about the hustle. It's about honoring yourself. Not rushing, not pushing, but choosing, intentionally, courageously, quietly, to keep going. Because your power isn't in how loud you are, it's in how deeply you listen to yourself now, how gently you've learned to hold yourself, how rooted you are, even when everything else feels uncertain. You didn't come this far to keep pretending you're okay when you're breaking inside. You didn't come this far to wear masks or armor. You came this far to feel, to love deeper, to rest softer, to rise from the ashes of everything that once told you to shrink. You didn't come this far to stay small. You came this far to expand into your voice, into your truth, into your wild softness, your feminine edge, your sacred power. You came this far to reclaim your time, your energy, your boundaries, your joy. Because you remember now what it feels like to lose yourself, to be everything for everyone else, to carry weight that was never yours, to ignore your needs just to keep the peace. But that version of you, she's no longer in charge. She was survival. This is revival. This is rebirth. You're not who you used to be. You don't want what you used to want. And you no longer belong in rooms where you have to hide your heart to be accepted. Now you lead differently. You say less, but your energy speaks volumes. You do less, but what you do is aligned. You don't need the noise, you're learning to trust the quiet. You don't need the crowd, you trust your inner circle, even if that circle is just you. This chapter is not about chasing, it's about magnetizing, becoming so deeply rooted in who you are that the right things begin to flow to you with ease. This chapter is about honoring your feminine rhythms, not fighting them. Knowing when to move and when to still. Knowing when to speak and when silence is your power. Knowing that intuition doesn't need explanation. You came this far to build a life that doesn't drain you. To build days that nourish you. To build rituals that remind you you are sacred. You came this far to mother your inner child. To give her safety, to give her softness, to show her that home was never outside of her, it was always in her body. You came this far to love again, but not from lack, not from needing to be filled, not from needing to be rescued. You came this far to love from overflow, from wholeness, from truth, to say, I'm not here to prove I'm lovable, I already am. You came this far to break cycles, to heal generations, to rest, to weep, to dance barefoot in the kitchen, to walk away from the things that used to steal your light, to glow from within. You came this far to make space for your dreams, your body, your spirit, your voice, your knowing. And yes, it's been messy. Healing always is. But you didn't come this far to keep hiding in shame. You come this far to speak with softness and to be heard, to wear what you love, to walk how you walk, to move like a woman who knows she belongs, because you do. Even if your path looks different, even if you're still figuring it out, even if no one claps for your quiet wins, you belong. You're not behind, you're not late, you're right on time. You didn't come this far to only come this far. You came this far to breathe deeper, to love truer, to choose slower, to feel freer, to hold your own hand when no one else does, to cry and not apologize for it, to want more and not feel guilty, to let softness be your revolution. You came this far to become the woman your younger self was aching for, and she is so proud of you. She sees you now. You're not broken. You're not too much. You're not lost. You are rising. Still tender, still unfolding, still beautiful. You didn't come this far to stay in the cocoon. You came this far to open your wings, to take up space, to live with intention, to build what no one else sees but you, yet. To love the way into your next version of yourself. And she is already on her way. You're not finished, you're just getting started, and it is going to be breathtaking. Take a breath in and just feel that. You're remembering who you are. New videos are uploaded each week to guide your becoming. I'd love for you to subscribe and continue the journey with me. Sending you love, light, and blessings, always.